Listen, you should never be the something that happened to you. Who you are is not a reaction to your past. It is a construction. Your identity is not drifting, evolving, or unfolding on its own. It is being built by you. Every minute you are alive. Here's the real question. Are you building yourself with intention, or are you becoming someone by accident? Because whether you realize it or not, every choice you make, every habit you repeat, every moment you let pass it is all shaping the person you are becoming. Your identity is not fate. Identity is architecture, and trust me, the blueprint is in your hands. The chance to redefine yourself does not last forever.
Vision. Your vision is your frame. It is what you hold in the back of your mind to guide your daily actions. It is the lens from which you view your goals, and from your vision and your goals, those are the lens that help you view and perceive daily situations so that you can make better decisions. It's not about having long-term or short-term focus, it's about having both.
Most people wait to become someone, or worse, they try to become a copy of someone else. They wait for motivation. They wait for life to do the shaping, but waiting is a trap. If you do not design your identity, the world will design it for you.
Find a better way to getting what you want. I don't care what your beliefs are on your bodily rights or whatever you want to do. If you want it to become reality, then take it into your hands as much as you can. Develop a vision for the future and actualize that by yourself. Take control of it and forget about the things that you have very little control over. So to create, you need boundaries for your creativity, or else things get too chaotic and overwhelming. You need goals turned into projects so that you have something tangible to work on. And the goals and projects provide boundaries for your learning and creativity. So break down your vision into goals now, yearly, monthly, weekly.
Your identity becomes a collection of unconscious habits, a scorecard of your daily choices. Control what you can, shape what you can, and become who you choose. Identity is not built in grand moments. It is built in the tiny, invisible decisions you make every day. The habits you repeat, the impulses you resist, the standards you hold yourself to when no one is watching. These micro-choices are the bricks of your identity. You are not just the resident living inside your identity. You are the architect. Identity is not a destination, it is a system, a practiced way of being, and a design you refine daily. Before you build the new you must understand the old one. Your current identity was shaped by family, culture, expectations, and survival. You followed cues you did not choose. You chased rewards you did not question. Think about this. There are habits shaping you right now that you did not even notice. Routines you did not choose. Patterns you did not question. Seeing yourself clearly is actually very uncomfortable but necessary. Every habit you keep gives you something. Comfort, distraction, escape, validation. Understanding the reward behind your unwanted habits is the only way to change them. Think about this. When you ask someone who they are, they tell you what they do. Their responsibilities. We have been taught to confuse identity with occupation.
I define myself by who I am, not what I do. And I think one of the big challenges that a lot of people face is they intertwine their identity with their work. I am a lawyer. I am a fitness coach or whatever, somebody wants to do. And then if you lose that job by your choice or not your own choice, I see a lot of people have an identity crisis because they no longer do the thing that they...
Who are you? Who are you beyond the job you do or the education you have?
An identity as a successful person. They have an identity that it revolves around their excellence in their job. Who are you? I'm a father and a grandfather, or I'm a husband, But when people ask me that question, I say I'm a professor at the Harvard Business School. Why? Because that's my identity. Okay, that's a way to identify myself to be sure, but if that's how I see me, it's a real problem, isn't it? That strips away the really important things that I have in my life. For those who see their identity as being a successful professional, specifically successful, that's kind of an identity based on fear, isn't it? We all have fears. I have fears. It's normal to be afraid of things, but a fear of an attack on your identity, that's actually a death fear.
I hear a lot of people saying that working a 9-to-5 job is selling your identity. But let's be real. Not everyone's passion is meant to be a CEO or run a company. The real question is this: does what you are doing align with your true identity? Because if you want to start a business just to work fewer hours or make more money, you are chasing an illusion. Listen to me. Most business owners work longer hours than employees, and many earn less, especially in the beginning. And no matter how self-employed you think you are still dependent on external factors. Clients, customers, markets. You are still serving people. So stop romanticizing titles and understand this. Your work is not your identity. Unless you have built work that aligns with your true purpose, your job is simply a tool to keep you alive. Not a definition of who you are. I need to ask you, who do you want to be? Not what you want to achieve, but who. Define the identity. Define the principles. Define the habits that version of you lives by. Make your future self obvious. Act as the person you want to become today, not tomorrow. Not when you feel ready. Identity is built through action. You become the person you behave like. Small actions, repeated consistently, are what shape your identity.
The dreams we build are built on excitement, not systems. Real manifestation isn't wishing and waiting. It's wiring. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you build a system for. And that requires a plan that rewires your mind, your emotions, your habits to match your vision.
This is how character is built. This is how virtue is formed. Not through declarations alone, but through repetition. Declarations are powerful. Prayers are meaningful, but without consistent action behind them, they become empty echoes.
Becoming the kind of person your dream requires. Identity is the ultimate manifestation tool. You can't create a 2026 version of your life with a 2024 version of your beliefs. So instead of asking, what do I want? Ask yourself, who am I willing to become? The person who starts a business acts like a founder before the business exists. The person who launches the podcast speaks like a creator before the audience appears. Identity drives action. And when you act like the person who already has what you want, your brain starts catching up.
Every day, you are casting a vote for the person you are becoming. Make sure your habits match your destiny. Identity does not shift because you said it would. It shifts because you show up for it. Day after day, choice after choice. And listen, it will not happen overnight. Transformation never does. But here's the truth you cannot ignore. If you quit, it will never happen at all. Your future self is built in the quiet moments, the moments where no one is watching, the moments where discipline feels heavier than desire, the moments where you choose who you want to be instead of who you have been. Keep going. Keep repeating the small actions, because those small actions are casting votes for the identity you're becoming. Your morning is the first construction site of your identity. Start with habits that align with who you want to be. Prepare your environment and set your tone. You will feel resistance, both internal and external. Hear me clearly. Focus only on what you can control. Identity is built through daily self-examination. Track your habits. Celebrate small wins. Adjust your blueprint. Progress is internal, not measured by applause. Listen to me. You will slip. You will fail. You will fall back into old patterns. This is not identity collapse. It is identity training. Fill your social media with accounts that elevate your mindset. Surround yourself with people who live the way you want to live. Builders, doers, the ones whose habits make your desired identity obvious and attractive. And this year, understand this clearly. Remove negative influences. Own your mistakes. Release the past. Learn, adjust, and try again. At the end of the day, identity is not something you discover. It is something you build, choice by choice, moment by moment. Learn and build. When you do that, you naturally filter out the noise, the useless information, the opinions, the projections. Everyone has an idea of who you should be, what you should do, how you should live, but most of the time, they are just projecting their own limitations onto you. If you are not where you need to be yet, then nothing should be allowed to pull you away from your vision. Hear me clearly. I see the motivational pages, the speakers, the quotes, all of it. But here is the truth most people never understand. It is not motivation that drives you, it's clarity. Trust me, you are becoming someone even when you are not paying attention. The question is, have you been building with intention, or have you been building by accident? Because there comes a moment where you look at your life and finally understand. Identity is not fate. Identity is design. Every year we say the same thing. New year, new me. But most people walk into the new year still clinging to their old identity, hoping a few new actions will magically transform them. Identity does not change because you added habits or told yourself a nicer story. It changes when you get brutally honest about one question. Who do you want to be? Once you know that, the story of the new you begins to write itself, and then you create actions to achieve that. Real change works from the inside out. And to step into your future self, you have to be willing to leave your past self behind. The version of you that you have been dreaming about, that version of you is not waiting in the future. That version of you is waiting in your next decision. Take one breath. Slow, deep, intentional. Then choose. If it is the right choice, move forward. If it is a mistake, learn, adapt, and keep building. Because identity is not built in the big, dramatic moments. It is built in the small ones. The ones you think do not matter. The ones you think no one sees. The ones that quietly shape your character when the world is not paying attention. You are not trapped by who you were. You are not defined by who you have been. You are only limited by the identity you refuse to outgrow. You need to stop living by default. You need to start building with intention. You become the architect of your own becoming.
You can't go to the future holding on to the biology of your past. Decide what thoughts you can bring to your future. Write them down. Thoughts like, I can't, it's too hard, I'll never change, I'll start tomorrow, what's wrong with me, someone else's fault. Decide what behaviors or actions or unconscious habits you have to change. How do you talk? Do you complain? Do you blame? Do you make excuses? Do you feel sorry for yourself? Just become so conscious of those behaviors that you'll never go unconscious again.
And when you look back on this moment, you will realize something powerful. This was not just the end of a video. This was the beginning of you. Please join this community, not for a day, but for the journey. Because building your identity is not a one-time event. It is a daily work. And here, you will get the videos that train your mind the same way a gym trains your body. Always remember this. There is only one you in the entire universe. You are the movement.